single minute over.
Oh, no. As long as I run.
So, need to test something. Sorry about that. Take one look at you and take of the ordinary. I want you laying me down. So long dead and buried. I'm at the edge of your knife. I'm hanging drunk on your vine. The angels in the clouds. Hope I confirm that my audio is working. Let's watch. Oh, by the way, I am 6. I am a new YouTuber. Hopefully, I'll keep this up and keep posting content. This is gonna be a blog channel, I guess. I'll just be posting my reactions and my thoughts on things. So stick around, smash that like, sub if you fuck with me. I'd appreciate it. I'll be sure to return the love. But yeah, let's watch this.
I can finish within 4 to 6 hours and still get paid the exact same.
Oh, okay. So you're paid for an 8-hour day,
Yes.
but it's more about the task completion.
Yes.
Okay. And what do you make?
$900 a week.
Okay.
So about $22.50.
So you track it by the week,
an hour.
and you're paid weekly?
Yes.
Why? Okay. All right.
900 a week.
So let's see. I have income coming in 2,614. Does that sound right?
Yes.
Okay, so it's after taxes, any things like 401k, health insurance, all those good stuff. They go before that as well. So 2,614 came in. DoorDash pay as well, 128.
Yes, but
It's very little.
I only do that a little bit. It's mostly when I'm struggling on money.
Why are you struggling on money?
I just end up not having enough after paying bills. And so I have to work DoorDash to try to...
That's interesting. How
Meet
much
a
did you
demand.
spend in this most recent month? And that includes on debt.
I honestly can't remember.
Well, go ahead and give me an answer.
Maybe about...
I fucking love this guy. He don't give a shit. He wants that answer. We trying to sugarcoat, girl.
2,000? I'm thinking 2,000?
Okay, so again, payroll, 2,614 came in. You do a little extra because every time you pay your bill, there's not enough money left over.
Yeah. It's like I'm living
But you're
paycheck
telling
to
me
paycheck.
you spent 2,000, which would be $600 less than came in.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Oh, I might be a little off. Trying to think on it.
Okay, you spent $3,560. So $1,200 more than you brought in. Which, fun fact, that $1,200 more than you brought in from your payroll, $128 from DoorDash is not going to make up for it. Which is also before the gas, the maintenance.
Yeah. It's whenever I'm really, really struggling.
What's really why are you really struggling though? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. I never look at my bank statements. I never
Okay,
look
I
at
see a lot of numbers in
anything.
front of me that you have written down on a thing right there. That suggests to me that you have some kind of knowledge of your
Okay.
situation.
I pay some of my credit cards, and whatever I have left, then that's what I'll use. So, like, if I want,
What do you
Food.
what do you mean you pay some of your credit cards?
so I try to pay them all as much as I can, but most of the time I can only pay the minimums, and then I'll pay like 100, and then all of a sudden I get charged an interest of
Yeah,
like
interest accrues.
$50 out of nowhere.
Yeah, well, not out of nowhere. It hits monthly.
It's just getting higher and higher, and I don't really know what to do.
Well,
with
if you're
that.
making $50 of progress, technically $100 of payments, $50 of interest. If that's what it is, as you say, it shouldn't be going higher and higher. It should actually be technically lower and lower, but very slowly, probably.
Well, I know this month in particular, my fiance lost his job, so I had to pay more with credit cards.
Do you guys normally split bills?
Yes.
Oh, okay. What kind of job did he lose?
So he was working as a server, which was
Okay.
not
A
his
server, this
original
lazy
plan
fuck.
of a job.
And he got laid off from a server position.
Yes.
It's a little more.
What a lazy job. No offense to the servers out there. Y'all deserve all the money you want. Everybody deserves the money they want, but this dude, he lost his server job? How do you, first of all, if you're the dude in the house, why the fuck you got a job like that when you could be working Amazon or some shit and getting paid more legit? I know that dude's surviving off of tips, so he's perfectly fine with allowing his girl to make up for his bullshit. And she's probably been making up for a lot the whole time they've been together. Because he chooses to be a server and not a hard worker. I'll be breaking my back at Amazon. That's hard work. Serving is not hard work.
More rare today.
It was messed up how they did it. They tested everybody to see, oh, do you truly know the liquor menu as best as you can? So taste test this liquor and
Taste
tell me
test.
what it tastes like.
That's
and
weird.
I've been a
Sounds
bartender for 10 years and I can't do that.
Sounds like they're looking for excuses to cut some payroll.
Yeah.
When did he lose the job? When did he lose the job?
It was right before
Date.
I think
Ish.
June-ish. So he was out of work for about 2 months.
So why? Why didn't he get another service position?
He tried. He tried everywhere. He was applying on Indeed to everything. I was even
Okay.
applying for him.
You were applying for him? Okay, interesting. I don't know that town, so I don't know its economy. You know, things can be pretty localized. So, you know, who knows what the service-based industry is. It a ski town?
No, it's more
Okay.
like a
Resort
little
town?
like family town. There's mostly older people that live there and college
Okay.
kids.
College kids.
There is
What
a
college is there?
Northern Colorado University.
Okay, so you're taking care of bills for 2 months. Why didn't you didn't have an emergency fund?
No, because I also got laid off before I got
Unemployment?
this current job. We didn't think about unemployment until he got his recent job.
What do you mean? How do you not? You pay
slipped our
into it through
brains.
taxes.
It completely
That can't.
slipped our
How does this slip your?
brains.
No, I mean, but no offense, but how does that slip your brain when you're literally struggling to pay bills? You would think, where is any extra penny, right? And that would be
Yeah.
a pretty clear answer. I mean, dude was paying taxes into the unemployment system, so that if he was laid off, the safety net was there for him to use it for a bit.
I think it was more of me.
What? What you?
Like I was the safety net.
He relies on you in that.
Like I said earlier, that fool was all about taking advantage of his girl like a loser. Like the loser he is, he was fine with letting her take over and pay the majority of everything. I bet she was paying for all the times they went out. I bet she paid for all their food, all their dinners. Nah, he's a straight up loser. She's dating a fucking loser, straight up. No man could be putting their woman through that. And he sure as hell shouldn't have been taking advantage of her the way he's probably was. Let's hear what she has to say. That dude should have been taking care of her.
That kind of way.
In
It's
that
okay to rely on your
moment?
significant other, but like burden you like that
It
though?
wasn't a burden. It was like that moment. I was definitely stressed out. I cried a lot, but I did have most of my credit cards were at their halfway
Did he have
point, so I
additional
had
bills
okay.
though? Did he have additional bills like debts and stuff?
Yes. So his bills was like
Yep.
our
He was
Wi-Fi.
making up for
He pays our
Oh.
phone, both of our phones now.
Uh,
And so there was a couple of stuff that almost
Debts?
got cut off, and we had to switch it on.
Did he
to
have
my
debts,
cards.
though?
No, he doesn't have any credit cards, no debts.
okay, that's a lie. He has a car lease.
We just got that when he just got his new job. So within this statement,
Okay.
yeah, he just didn't get paychecks yet. before
What's he
this
doing now?
statement. He is also a commercial delivery driver.
Same job, same place.
No,
Oh, okay. Commercial delivery driver. Okay. DoorDash. Yeah, the net total is, again, is basically nothing. And then there's gas, and then there's just, whatever. From there, it's not really. I don't know how much was net, but of the 128, like it's.
commercial delivery driver. What jobs pass for that? Is that Uber? Like Uber Eats? Let's Probably a fucking Uber driver. Professional who transports goods, packages, or products primarily to businesses, wholesalers, distribution centers, retail shops, or commercial clients, rather than directly to individual consumers' homes. Okay, so he's not an Uber driver. He actually has a decent job now. Not bad, not bad. And it could require a CDL. Okay, so if he has a CDL, he should be able to make decent money and start taking care of his girl.
Extra money's good, and that might be a solution to the problem here, but the 128 is not going to make up for the extra 1,300 you spent.
The DoorDash mostly covers like if I'm a little too short on rent.
But
or
you were
the mortgage.
$1,300 short. Mortgage?
Yes.
You guys have a mortgage?
So we actually own a trailer home. So we have a mortgage for the home, but we also
Do you have rent? Oh,
we have to pay the lot rent.
the lot rent. So you guys live in a trailer park?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a struggle. We've had many people on the show that have that. A manufactured home, as some say. And there's nothing wrong with that as an inherent thing. The thing is, it's just not a good return on investment. It goes down in value. It gets used. It's hard.
Not this one. This one we bought for $40,000. That's actually how much the house cost. It was
No.
bad.
Yeah, but it's likely worth less now.
Well, all the other houses in the trailer park are going for like $100,000.
Yeah, and how
or
are the
higher.
quality of those homes compared to yours?
They look a lot nicer. Like they have full carports and they're
Yeah,
painted
so they
pretty
can probably
colors.
charge more for it. What? Why are you surprised by this?
Well, we needed a place to stay. The apartment.
Well, I didn't say that, but if my 2-bedroom, 1,000 square foot home goes for $100,000, but because a mega mansion next door goes for $1 million, doesn't mean I think mine's worth $1 million. That's not how that works.
Well, we're fixing it. We're trying to make it look better. Plus,
You're investing money into it?
yes,
That I don't know if that makes sense though.
it does when it has to be like.
No,
where
but I don't
we
think it's
live.
going up.
Elections are hilarious.
But you're probably not putting.
It's mostly stuff that we need to survive in.
Oh,
this
okay.
home.
Well, that's different. Like what?
So, like, our garbage
Like a luxury car.
disposal was rusted and the smell was horrid.
Okay,
We
that's not a
also-
huge fix. That's not a huge thing. Okay.
When we bought the house, we found out a reason why it was so cheap is because it was covered in mice. So I spent
When did you guys purchase this?
April.
Why did you guys purchase this instead of
We
rent?
didn't know there was mice in it.
Instead of rent, though, why'd you guys purchase this? And
There was
save
nowhere
up
to
for a
rent
home.
because we own 3 cats and a dog. Nobody will take us in because of that issue, and I will
Not
not
one?
let them go.
Interesting. One of the producers back there, he has 3 cats and a bunny, and he rents a place. But
Nobody would take us. We actually almost got evicted from our last apartment when he found this house. So we decided a cheaper alternative would be to buy this house.
what about a more
because it
like
is
localized landlord instead of like a large conglomerate corporation, though?
cheaper. We haven't seen any.
What do you mean? What's seen? Like, what did you actually look for?
So we were looking at.
And you
Houses
contacted
to rent.
every single one.
We tried to go see some. Some didn't even accept us, like to come and look at the place.
I don't know.
It
I
was
wasn't there.
horrible.
It's hard to say. Okay, so 2,614 is coming in. You guys are fiance, not married, so I'm not going to combine you guys. Okay. Well, we also had Zellen at $590. What was that?
To him or to
No, into your account.
into my account?
Yeah, you had Zellen in at $590. What's that?
That was probably my dad. My dad
What?
sends me money to help me out sometimes.
Even with that though, plus the DoorDash, you're still under like $800 in your dad. Okay,
Oh, to get that much money from
your dad's helping you out by sending you $590, but you spent $300 going out to eat. $200 in miscellaneous bull.
I
Does Pops know this? Does Papa know?
this girl spends $300 to eat, while I'm over here fucking eating fucking $1.50 chicken pot pies and fucking cans of beans, 'cause shit is pricey as shit. Name brands are pricey. She's over there spending $300 on one session of eating. Bruh, 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 bruh. Bruh. That's crazy. This girl sure is privileged. She's still in debt.
No,
Crazy.
that he is giving you money to go out to eat, not to actually help pay your bills.
Probably not, because he sends me
Probably
a little
not.
extra sometimes.
Why is he? But
This
you're
girl's
26. Okay, I get.
This girl's horrible. She's a horrible daughter. She's fine with just taking all that money from her hard-working ass dad and then just blowing it on food. And he don't even know. He thinks he's helping her pay off her debts. But she's over there just bullshitting with the money that she should be using on debts. Bruh, this girl. The privilege on this fucking girl. Some people just don't deserve help.
Get the help out, especially on a situation going down, but it sounds like this is ongoing.
With
Sounds
that
like this
bad
is just a
bitch, you
consistent
gotta
allowance instead of like a, oh, you are in need right now, let me help.
Well, it's hard to cook food when you're constantly on the road.
Girl, what the fuck are you talking about? You spent $1,195 at grocery stores. I don't know what you're possibly
way.
talking about right now.
This girl spent $1,195. And she was bullshitting by saying she spends $300 on food. It's fucking. Oh my god, the privilege on this fucking girl. So fuck even wants to spend that much on food? Who is fine with spending that much on food? Oh my god. Oh my god, she must live like a queen. The privilege on this girl. Ugh, my soul. It hurts.
It's most
I
of the
didn't even
time-
bring that up yet. And you say, oh, it's hard to cook. You spend 3.5 times our grocery budget in our budgeting program and our budgeting class. So what are you talking about? It's hard to cook.
Well,
You
most
spend an insane amount of money on groceries.
Most of the time, the food from the groceries just sit in the fridge and then end up going bad. So
Okay, then meal prep and only buy what you're gonna eat.
So
What
she's-
are you talking about?
We
This
don't
is basic.
cook
This girl's wasting money on food because she's not even eating it. She's letting it go bad. Not even giving it to the homeless or the families that are poor and too poor to have anything in their refrigerator. She's over here letting food go bad and spending all that on food to let it go bad. The people that are starving out there that need money and food, and this girl, ugh, so ungrateful. Send her to Somalia. Send her ass to Somalia. Fuck out of here. Somalia. She needs to experience what real poverty is.
responsibility.
Dang.
Then okay, solution. Cook. All right, let's talk about something that a lot of people just ignore when they're switching jobs. Your old 401k. You know you're supposed to roll them over into an IRA, but let's be real. The process is a pain. Calling your old employer, faxing paperwork over, waiting on checks, absolute insanity. And that's where Capitalize comes in. They're a concierge platform that handles the whole rollover for you, start to finish. They'll even track down your old 401k if you can't find it. You get to open or connect an IRA, and Capitalize takes care of the rest. And my favorite part, their app interface is so easy to use. It honestly feels like financial apps still use interfaces from 20 years ago. But Capitalize makes it so easy, even your old mom or grandma could get on board. Don't leave your retirement hanging. Hit the link in the description below or check out highcapitalize.com/Caleb to roll over your 401k with Capitalize today. And finally, control your investments. Thank you again to Capitalize for sponsoring today's episode. Now let's get back into it. Boom! I solved the not cooking issue. What do you mean? What is the problem?
Laziness.
Why don't you cook?
Tired.
Okay. Do we have the ability to be lazy if we're relying on Papa
Yeah.
A little
to survive?
bit.
Really? Really? You think
little
that's
bit.
okay?
Well, no, I don't think it's okay, but sometimes when I get home, I just want to go to sleep. You had a hard day at work and you just want to sleep instead of eat.
Dude, even some of the things from grocery store, you can get frozen food. You can get the meals there.
Well, I mean, we buy bagel bites and
Or
Frozen
okay,
pizza.
bagel bites. I mean, I'm talking. You can get healthier things than that, but okay, even that takes 2 seconds in the microwave.
with the amount of money this girl is spending on food, she's bringing up bagel bites. Girl, you should be meal prepping sandwiches and fucking rice and beans and steak with the money you're spending. Steak. I bet she got steak. I bet she got a lot of it. Bet she got a whole lot of fucking steak. How the fuck? What the fuck? This girl. Ugh. Her and her dude belong together.
Yeah, sometimes I skip it.
Okay. Well, Skip's fine. Skip's fine. But I'm talking about
Oh my
you're going out to eat $300, spending $1,000 on groceries, and if that shit's frozen anyway, it's gonna last. It's not like you need to get $1,000 to replace rolls of pizza on a monthly basis. So I don't know what you're talking about.
rolls of pizza. Why is she even?
Your fridge must be
That-
insane. It's a black
the money she's
hole.
spending
It's
on
actually
food.
empty right now.
I don't know if I can trust anything. Honestly, it's probably empty constantly. You probably fill it up and then you immediately throw everything away. Fill it up, throw it away. How do you spend $1,000 on groceries for you?
I think it's mostly snacks.
That's a lot of snacks.
I know for a fact my pantry is full and my fridge is empty.
Okay, then maybe we're not getting snacks
So it's like,
as many, like a fourth.
Like a fourth.
I know recently I bought like one of those big container of cheese balls as
Great.
dinner and I ate the
As
entire
dinner?
thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can I graduate you from 12 to 26?
probably should. Probably should grow up a little and start cooking.
Why are you
Like
here?
a 12-year-old
I'm
Yeah.
here because
eating cheese.
I
balls for
definitely
dinner.
need help looking at these bank statements and figuring out what I'm spending my money on. Because
Cheese puffs. $1,000.
I feel like I'm just covering a blind eye to what I'm doing, and I
Okay.
don't see it. But
Well, I'm glad this girl is smart enough to recognize that there's an issue. Oh my god. At least she's trying. She's trying. Hopefully she could get her stuff together with this dude. I hope she does.
There you go.
I'm not sure.
There you go. Spoiler alert. $1,000 on balls of cheese.
Goodness.
Self-assessed. What would you give yourself? What's your score? Your financial score. 0 to 10. 0 being the worst, 10 being the best. What would you self-assess?
Like a 4?
You borrow money from your dad and you spend $1,000. Okay. If you want your Hammer Financial Score, it's free. Link in the description below. Also, give Haley some love for being on here. I know I have permission to and be a bit of Caleb Springer today. That's why she's here. But be nice. And also, if you want to be on the show, if you want to come here and get a little, go to calebhammer.com/apply. And I'll see you here in Austin, Texas. All right. Well, let's look at these statements because these are
This dude's hilarious.
big old trunk. Big old trunk of cheese. Where's he? Why isn't he here?
He's at work.
Is he just as bad with the financial management, eating out, and cheese balls, and
Actually,
unable to eat?
no.
Okay, then how are you two gonna last? Because finances is a huge part of marriage.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest reasons why I'm here is because he's actually very good with the finances. He's very good at saving, but his
What do you
biggest
mean? He got laid off and he didn't have an emergency fund and he didn't know to apply for unemployment. What the fuck are you talking about?
like he doesn't spend all his
Oh my god, me and dude thought the same thing. What the fuck are you talking about with the shit you just said about your dude? What the fuck? This girl she just stopped bullshitting.
money when he gets a paycheck.
Okay, but he doesn't save any either because he didn't have any emergency fund. So what do you mean? You just completely contradicted what we talked about earlier.
I don't know. I don't share a bank account with him. I just know he always has money on him somehow.
It's horrible.
But that's why we have separate bank accounts because we know I'm going to spend it.
So
all.
you were willing to cover his entire existence without knowing what was going on in his own finances at all?
I ask him every now and then, how much money do you have?
And
And he'll tell me exactly how much, but I'll never
That's it.
ask him. Like he just
I feel like he's lying to her. This dude is willing to take advantage of her. I don't believe him.
sends me over. So like for rent, if I have the money and I'm missing $200, I ask him for $200 and he'll send it to me. I don't really
Interesting.
ask how much money he
How
has.
much you guys sent over? 200. Is your rent 400? You guys not split it?
No, so our rent's actually $1,000 and 35.
So do you guys not split it?
No, we do. He's just like,
Y'all's relationship and communication around finances specifically is weird. I can already tell.
yeah, like
Very weird.
he'll
Why
pay
aren't
our
you guys
phone
communicating?
bill, Wi-Fi, and I'll pay rent, the mortgage. But the biggest
Rent,
issue,
mortgage, I forgot because that's another reason why mobile homes suck. Unless you're building it on your own property, you're paying rent to someone forever.
yeah, that does suck. That really does suck. I hate
Do you
doing
guys
that.
want to be doing this? The mobile home life?
No, we wanted to flip it. So we were hoping to have it for a couple of years.
Flip it.
We were hoping to have
A
it for
depreciating
like 6 or 7
asset.
years and then flip it.
That's a long
and sell
time.
it. Well, it's going to take a long time
that's-
to fix it
that-
because we don't have the money.
That's hardly a flip. Usually when we're talking about flip, we're in and out. 6 or 7 years. That's not much of a flip.
And we also don't have the income to
Also,
buy
you're
like
putting
a
money into a depreciating
$400,000
asset.
house.
No, but I know, but the rent situation, again, you're not the most reliable narrator when it comes to personal finances so far. So it's like, I can't really trust that you couldn't find anywhere at all. Maybe you guys also just need to move to a bigger area. Sometimes that is a sacrifice that is required in life.
Well, we're both like 15 minutes away from our job, so it's good for like gas, and especially because my car.
I know.
is
Obviously, when we
failing.
move somewhere, oh, great.
Yeah.
You get different jobs. But yes, obviously. But like if you can't find a rent because the town is too small and the limited options and the people aren't willing to talk to you, people have pets. People have pets. Tenants of mine have a lot of pets. I charge a lot more for it because I'm taking on more risk of them just pissing everywhere and ruining the place.
Well, they-
but I accept them.
They all have a limit of 2.
No,
So you have to have
I'm sure
pets.
a lot do. I'm
No.
sure the majority do, in fact. But again, one of my producers, 4 pets in his place right now.
I don't know.
He signed the rent.
I was so flustered and stressed out and scared and crying because I thought we were going to have to get rid of our dog and one of our cats to find another place that I gave him that opportunity to go find a freaking place and not have me bother.
Great. Well, that's not necessarily a mode of success. Okay, whatever. Capital One, it happened. So we are where we are. So I'm not going to harp on it too much. But for you out there, okay, $509.80 is owed on this Capital One, but the credit limit is $500, and you're purchasing on it. We're at the credit limit, and you're purchasing on it. In what world are we possibly doing that? You say you're struggling to make it, but you make your life harder by going above a credit limit. You're going to get a fee this next month with a $25 minimum monthly payment and $13.07 of interest accruing.
That one's still in the negative. I haven't paid anything on it.
Why? Why spend on a card that is accruing interest that you can't pay off more than a minimum monthly payment and is above the credit limit?
That
Why?
last spend wasn't me. That's actually the
Who?
only credit
Who
card
was it?
that-
The financially responsible fiance?
Yeah, that's the only one we actually shared, but it's still under me. That was to actually give him a credit score so we could
Okay,
get
so he's on it.
his own car.
Ah.
Which he pays for by himself. I don't.
All right, and he's financially responsibly spending on remarkable.
Oh, that's this. That was me. That was the subscription for that.
Yeah, let's keep a subscription of something that says monthly reoccurring on a card that we're over the limit on. That's wonderful. And also Shields All Sports
That was him.
and gas, potentially.
That was him. Those 2 things were him.
Yes, your section, his section, I see. Okay. So we're both being stupid with managing this credit card. You guys aren't credit card people. You need to have a charge card or a card that you put the balance on with your own cash, and then you can only spend that. So use the Fizz card, something like that. You cannot have access to these kind of things. This is not a resource to you. This is a curse to you. You're not taking advantage of credit cards and the points and the advantages that come with it. This isn't helping his credit score. You're overmax on it. That's not helping him. You're being taken advantage of by the credit industry. So 30.74% interest.
Yeah. I didn't fully know what those percentages was until about a month ago.
A month ago? How long have you had these?
A couple of them has been for a couple years now, maybe 5 years.
What did you think was going on with the cards?
I just knew that you buy something, you got to pay it off. but
Yeah.
then it just got
It's true.
a little too much because most of my credit cards I got halfway to the point with bills like electricity or gas, just stuff I couldn't afford but needed to keep on.
Sure.
And then I started going like, oh, let's go buy this or let's go out to eat. And then it started occurring to the point where I didn't realize how much it was until I got a notification that says I can't use it anymore.
So, okay, great. So, and that must have happened kind of recently because, again, you max it out. Interest, do you understand it now?
A little bit. I know.
Describe it to me.
It's a fee that keeps popping up on your account and gets bigger and bigger the more you don't pay it. That's what I understand from it.
Kind of. I mean, honestly, in general, if that's how you think about it, it works. In reality, so that 30%, what was it again? Here it is. That 30.74% interest rate. Essentially, it's applied to the balance that you have and is amortized over the course of the year. So it's essentially divided by 12, and that's the interest that accrues this next month. So this next month, the balance subject to interest rate right now on here is previously from this previous statement was $500.41. Now it's higher, $509. So you're going to get that 30.74% applied to that and essentially divided by 12. That's a good way to think about it.
Okay.
So the higher the balance goes, the more in interest you're going to pay, which is kind of what you've been talking about. And it compounds up. It continues to compound up.
This is one of my best cards, too.
What do you mean best card? What is the best card? In what way is the best card?
It's going to get worse.
What do you mean? Oh, you mean through here. Okay.
Yeah, the statements. It's going to get worse.
For example, by the way, just to let you know how bad 30% is, if I open up my investing app, Moomoo, I open it, wonderful. I get into the S&P 500, one of the best return index funds. I'm only getting about 10% a year with dividends reinvested, all up years and down years combined. 10% as an investment. That's 3 times that going against you. That's how bad it is. Okay, we have a Citi Double Cash, and I love the Citi Double Cash. It's a classic card. I use it. So it's just really easy for, just simple cash back. Obviously, you're giving them cash as, things are f***ed up here. What's happening here? Okay, you're below the credit. No, you started below you're above the credit limit now. What happened here? Okay, we'll sort through this. $632.23. Minimum monthly payment of $114. You must be late.
I was. I missed a pay because when you purchased
again. How? In what world? In last time we know there wasn't any necessities on the last card anyways. That stupid thing and some sports bullshit. You purchased $18.57. Oh, fees. $30 of fees, and then $5.76 of interest. What are the fees? Five Below in straps. We're getting straps. Late fee.
Yeah, the Five Below, that one's an issue because I go there for snacks and then I end up spending
Oh, you're a snack addict. That wasn't even in the grocery budget. That was probably in the unknown category where we don't know what you got because you can get anything at Five Below. Now, legitimately, guys, I believe that you, everyone in your life, everyone around us can actually take control of their financial future and make their lives better. And we've spent over a year here creating tools to help make those goals a reality. Right now, our budgeting program and investing program are bundled together at a 15% discount, and you get $100 in cash gifted to you right into your Moomoo account. There's honestly no time like the present to actually take control of your future. Don't wait. Don't let this opportunity pass you. Snacks? What snacks are you getting? What's your addiction to snacks? Oh, cheese puffs. That's right.
And little Japanese Pocky sticks or the little tree stumps. I love those.
Yeah, we already won the war.
But I got that card specifically because it's really good on trying to pay back.
What do you mean? You had a late fee and you're above the credit limit.
Well, it's because I tried to pay it and then my debit card blocked it.
Debit card? You mean your checking account? Oh boy. Okay, why did it block it?
I don't know. So I had to redo it again to make it go through.
Uh-huh.
And then that's when the fees hit it.
Well, let's look at that in your checking when we get there. Oh, that's at 29.24% interest. You're 26. I'm sure you're very mature, because I don't want to be insulting right now. I'm sure you're very mature in a lot of aspects in life, but to be very clear, just from the way you're talking and the way that you're acting in your statements that we have here, it is clear that you do not have any financial maturity, and it is terrifying that there are like 10 more cards to go through. You have access to all this unlimited swiping and swiping and swiping, but you have no financial maturity. That is just terrifying to me. You just can't allow yourself to have access to this. You need to cut this up. It's just hurting you. It's just harming you.
I actually did cut one of my cards, but I still
Which
use
one?
it for TikTok Shop.
TikTok Shop.
It's still good for online
what is the point of we doing?
uses.
So it's a debit card in your situation,
But
okay?
I don't have to
I
use it
prefer credit cards too,
outside.
huh?
I don't have to use that card outside because it's cut in half, but I can still use it online.
Then what was the point? What the are you talking about?
I don't.
What are you trying to tell me right now?
I definitely have one of those cards that are cut in half, and I tried to stop using it after.
Then you need to close the damn accounts. You need to close the accounts so you can't have access to them. You don't have the maturity or discipline necessary. You don't. To be able to have access to credit, you don't. You don't.
But wouldn't that hit my credit worse?
Absolutely, but f- your credit. I don't give a shit. Again, your credit is taking advantage of you. You're maxed out on the 2 cards we've seen overmaxed out in late fees and bullshit, spending on dumb stuff. You chop up a credit card, but that still doesn't stop you from spending on it. You go on TikTok Shop.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. Plus you guys are in the home you want to be in for 8 years anyway, so you can take a hit of chopping up a thing. Yes, it hurts your credit history, but whatever benefit you are trying to get from a credit score by using the credit score to do whatever, you are getting hit 2, 3, 4 times as hard by you having access to these unlimited bounces of swiping. You're harming yourself. And as someone who you are going to get married as while you are fiance, you are harming the future relationship.
Well, I also still need a new car.
Well, okay. All right. So we'll get there. We'll get for that. So obviously you have no money. You guys are just going to go to the courthouse, right? You guys are just going to get the thing, right? You're not going to do like an actual wedding, right?
Well, that's what we were planning on doing.
Which one?
Was just gonna go to the courthouse.
Good.
But at the same time,
I saw a butt on your face. I saw a butt coming.
He wa-
Oh my god, I'll never get enough of this guy. He's so fucking straight up. He's the best. And he's factual. Like, don't you fucking try to hit him with a fucking rebuttal. Oh my god, this dude's hilarious.
wants me to get this figured out first.
Well, yeah, no, I would too. This is a disaster. This is
Yeah.
just but you're making it worse. So you obviously care more about spending on TikTok Shop than you do your marriage, because that's what you're prioritizing.
I don't want to,
But you do.
but I'm not trying to.
But you do. This isn't something that just happens. That's not a subscription. You are pushing the button. That is a physical action that you are doing. That's a subscription. That I can be, oh, we f***ed up once, let's cancel it or move it to a different thing. TikTok Shop, you are going, click.
But I mean, some of the stuff
Oh my, I'm gonna just, on TikTok Shop.
I want and
Oh,
I need.
there, or I want. Yes, those are two very different things. Do you know what a need is versus a want? I mean, that's completely different. What did you get on TikTok Shop?
I think I bought a cooling blanket, and then I got the bad one that wasn't even like the actual cooling blanket.
It's true. I did learn in health sciences as a kid that I need a broken cooling blanket to survive, and if I don't have that, I will die.
Yeah.
Yeah. They show that part of science before they show us the birthing video.
I mean, that's how I felt at the time. Now I'm looking at it and I'm kind of second guessing myself. Now I'm a little worried about more of the cards.
Have you ever looked at any of these?
No. I've never looked at any of my bank statements.
Please, you, since you're a guest on the show, you get access to our budgeting program. Please go through it. Go through the quiz. Take all the education. Please go through it.
I am in your 5-day email
That's
subscription,
good.
so I'm doing that. I read it this morning.
That's
when
good.
it
And watch
came
the
out.
videos. That's fun.
I
It's a
did
fun
watch
little
it
thing we're
too.
doing. But go through the budgeting program. It's so much more in depth. You know, your little thing's an intro thing, but the thing we want to give you, it's full on. So make sure you're going through the budgeting class.
Okay.
Highly recommend it. Okay, Quicksilver. For what it's worth, we filmed a very positive follow-up this morning for an episode that was a complete disaster the first time. Right now, this is a complete disaster, but it is proving that you can work the system. You can come back. And you can show us a positive outcome.
That's what I'm hoping to do.
You need to close your credit accounts. So on here, $492. Wow. Guys, we did it. We're under the credit limit.
Woohoo.
By $7. But, okay. Oh. But we didn't fail to purchase, did we? Because you just... Again, this one's actually... I take back the congratulations. This one's headed to the credit limit because you started with a lower balance. You made the minimum monthly payment, but after the interest and the $55.28 of purchases, you're $7. You were $50 away from the limit. Now you're $7. You're on your way, just like the other cards, to being at. Most people that come on this show and that I dig into, they've made almost a month or two of progress before coming on because they watch the show, they get into it, and then they come on. You've literally gotten worse the moment before coming on.
Yeah, I didn't do it.
But you've been watching the show.
Well, I paid like $100 and then I end up spending more and then
Well,
it
yeah, no,
stays
you paid
almost the same?
you paid $25. You paid the minimum monthly payment.
well, I always pay the minimum monthlies because that's
Yeah, but
one
you're not
thing I
paying
know
more.
to
You didn't pay
do.
$100.
Well, no, I didn't mean like that. Like I buy more.
Buy.
What's up with this girl? She's so. How does she have a fucking fiance? No offense to this young.
Buying and paying, it's different. Okay. You went inside and you got a fucking snack from the gas station. And then you went to McDonald's. $20 at McDonald's.
Yeah, I remember
What,
that.
like 100 nugs?
No,
Nugs?
I get stuff for me and my fiance. So that's why it's normally always around $20, $30. It's because it's
I think it's time to have a conversation with the fiance. Hello, fiance. I love you. I love your face. I can no longer afford. I'm trying to get out of debt so that we can conclude this fiancé-ship into a marriage. I think we have that open and honest conversation and be like, I can't get you no more McFries.
I feel bad eating without him. So like I would get off work and
Hold
then go
on.
to McDonald's.
Hold on.
Do you hear this, girl? I feel bad for eating without him. So be a woman and cook food when you get home, just like a man should do himself. He should be cooking. She should not have to worry about bringing McDonald's to him. This dude should be cooking for him and her. Same thing with her. They should both be cooking for each other. They should be cooking. Why are they spend $1,000 on groceries, a fucking $1,000, and they don't cook. They still spend on fucking McDonald's. Wow, $30. This is wild. What are these people?
Hold on. Hold on. To be very clear, to be incredibly fucking clear, you're not going to McDonald's for yourself either.
Why even spend $1,000 on groceries if you're still gonna end up putting yourself into debt for your dude?
Girlie, it ain't happening. No more sweet treats. No more girl math. It's not you just not getting stuff for him. You're not getting stuff for you. You can't afford it.
But I get hungry.
Oh my, I'm gonna.
But I get hungry.
This is just insane. How can you even say that? How can you watch the show, come on the show, and say that in front of me?
It's easier to go somewhere else.
No fucking shit. I know that. I know it's.
It's easier to go somewhere else. Oh my god. I thought I was lazy, but even I cook for myself. Like, holy crap, bro. Holy crap, this girl needs to grow up.
Easier. I know it's easier. So you think coming in here, getting out of debt is about the easier? You're easier. I don't give a shit about your easier. I don't care. I do not care about your easier. I care that you get to the marriage goal. I care that you guys have a long, healthy, lasting relationship. I care that if someone gets laid off, you guys have an emergency fund. I care that you're able to pay for rent. I care that you're not borrowing money from your dad anymore. I care that you are able to go into retirement and live a life with any kind of dignity. I don't give a if you're a little tired and have to work. That is not what I care about. I care about you existing and having a halfway decent life at a minimum.
I do too. It's just
No, you don't. No, you absolutely do not. Someone who speaks the way you do of, wah, I got off a whole day of work. I need to get some fries because I can't go home and put the pizza rolls in the microwave because that's my solution to dinner anyway. That's too hard. You don't care. If that's too hard, you don't care. You are not, I don't think you're ready for this conversation. We invest a lot of money and time into this, so I'm going to complete this episode. But with that mindset, and you can probably watch this back and hopefully that'll help when you're ready. But with that mindset, you're not ready. You're not ready for this conversation. Not even close. These people come in here and I'm able to dig into them, yes, about their situation, make them know what their situation is, give them a budget, give them education and access to tools and all that good stuff, but they're ready. You're not ready. That's the most insane thing I've ever heard in my damn life. I'm excited to share something that's made my life a whole lot easier. Factor. This is because they deliver fresh, never frozen, dietitian approved meals straight to your doorstep. And get this, you just heat it, you eat it, and enjoy it in 2 minutes. No more hassle of prepping, cooking, or cleaning up. Simply heat and savor the good stuff. Whether you're into keto, calorie smart, or vegan and veggie, Factor has over 35 options every week. And for me, it's a game changer. I don't have to do grocery runs or hours in the kitchen. Instead, I get chef-crafted, dietitian-approved meals delivered right to my door. Plus, Factor now offers breakfast, snacks, and even juices to keep you fueled all day long. So head to Factor75.com or click the link in the description below and use code HAMMER50 to get 50% off your first box and 20% off your next month. Again, just click the link in the description below and use code HAMMER50 to get 50% off your first Factor box. You're not ready. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're just not. That language, you're not ready to change your life. If you're not willing to sacrifice a little bit of extra effort at the end of a workday, you're not ready. I'm going to give you a plan. I'm going to go through the debt. So don't worry about that. I'm not giving up on you. But candidly and openly and honest, because that's who I am, that's how I live, I do not think you're ready. There must be some rock bottom somewhere. Apparently. I think that's might be what you need, which is devastating. Just like the 30.49% interest rate on that card. Oh, we're back to over limit amounts with Wells Fargo. You're riding the wagon right off the cliff.
I don't think that one, though, I've spent any money on it.
Probably because you can't. Oh, no, you did. $2.69.
Where?
You went inside Walgreens and you got some
Of course. Snacks.
Pringles. It was in the middle of a work day.
Oh my god.
And that was the only card I had on me. I remember now.
middle of a work day. Pringles.
You get some debt.
I'm just saying.
This is crazy.
I'm just saying. Can you hear? Jacob. Come here, Jacob. Hi, buddy. Come with me. Follow me. How big was the bag of Pringles?
It was
Show
the
me.
big can.
Okay. Film us, please. Get your hands up. Okay. Please, come.
The fuck is it?
Oh, for f***'s sake, this office is full of fat f***s. Oh, here we go. I'm talking about myself. These You get these for a few bucks, for a few dollars. And then you can pack a little pack. It comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. It comes with 12 of these. Boom, that's your little, pack it in your lunchbox. 12 cups. Instead of going and spending $3 on a can thing. Like, it's just, it's, come on. Just learn how to control yourself if you eat them all. Fun fact, this is really great about those little packs, because as someone who has, it's not a man, it's me, right here, here they are. That thing limits me to only being able to eat what's in the small pack. So if you struggle to stop eating them, congratulations. If you only pack the small pack, you're only going to eat the small pack. So Pringles, that's more important than paying off a card.
Apparently so.
You can go to the grocery store, you can go to Sam's Club, you can buy things in bulk, and you can make it much more price effective. Convenience stores that is $6 .
This is our Bengal cat, Arlo. He's beautiful. He has spots. Hi, Arlo. Hi, Arlo. Good boy. Bengal.
58 cents. It is just barely double what you spent one time. And that could have been 12 days. Oh. Wells Fargo. The Pringle card. On here, we owe $1,509.25. With a minimum monthly payment of, I hate how this reads, $54. Total amount due, $63. Oh, because of the over limit amount. It's making you pay it down to the limit amount. Okay. Gosh, with interest charging of $38.49. Yeah, because the credit limit is $1,500 over. We've looked at 3 cards. Or we looked at 4 cards. 3 cards are over, and the other one's $7 away. And it's all for snacks. I think you have some, like, snack addiction. Like, legitimately. $1,000 on snacks?
Yeah, everybody, like, even when I was in high school, everybody always knew me as the person that would have, like, tater tots in my pocket, Twizzlers in my backpack, and there's M&Ms in my purse
How is she not
right
obese?
now, and I'm betting you in my backpack back there, I have at least 4 different kinds of snacks.
Okay, wait till your metabolism is no longer very efficient. Trust me. That sucks. And 2, just can't afford it. You just simply can't afford it. So, I mean, you can choose. You can do that if you want. And also live in a financially insecure place for the rest of your life. I think you can. That is a choice that you are allowed to make as an adult. That is the choice you're making right now. But I think you deserve a better future, and I think you can live a better future. And my producers are telling me that you said, I'm skinny because I can't afford food. Spend $1,000 at the grocery store. $300 going out to eat.
Wait,
I mostly don't eat breakfast, lunch, or dinner most of the time.
You know why? Because you snack and eat every second of every day except for mealtime.
I didn't realize how much I snack until we're going through this, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, how much do I actually eat?
Walmart card. $2,268.
it's ridiculous how oblivious this girl is to her own actions. So, like, how the hell do you not realize that you're spending that much on snacks and you're not feeding yourself? How the fuck? How do you allow yourself to even get in debt over snacks? I'm in debt for my fucking electric guitar and my Xbox, fucking electronics, which is not a good thing. There's no excuse for being in debt. I'm working on that too, but those are electronics. This girl's in debt for snacks and food. I literally starve myself every day because I don't have enough money for food. and I don't spend enough on food. So I should do a little growing up as well. I should be cooking more for myself. I don't cook enough. But I know I wouldn't be this skinny if I had 1,000 to spend on food. And I sure as hell wouldn't be spending that much on snacks. Wow. This girl's wild.
$8.38. These balances are getting higher. You did not purchase. You did not purchase. Thank you. Thank you. You did not purchase.
That one was I only spent at Walmart when
I need you to stay as far away as you possibly can then.
that was when my
because
fiance didn't work.
you're like $30 away from the credit limit. We're still. How long do you think it's gonna? You're only paying your minimum monthly payment towards it. How long do you think it's gonna take to pay off with the minimum monthly payment?
Forever.
No, give me a real answer. How long do you think?
Probably a couple years at least.
Yeah, 13 years.
Oh.
Yeah, you're gonna be almost 40 by the time this is paid off in your current method, without putting a single cent more on it. This is why I go hard, folks. People don't know how bad their situation is. You said a couple years.
I literally thought maybe 3 or 4 years. I wasn't thinking
Exactly. The people in our consumerism culture, which there's nothing wrong with being a consumer, but the people need a wake-up call, let me tell you. I don't know what the income is like in your area. I wonder if we can increase your income. Is this what you both want to be doing for a living?
So we both really like our jobs, and it's also
That's
for
great.
both of us, it's the highest pay.
Alright, everyone. So this is going to be the end of the video for me because I have other things to do as well, sadly. But I enjoyed this video. I hope you guys did too. The next video I do definitely will be shorter. I will try to make more commentary, and I'll be sure to watch through the whole video with you guys. But you should definitely subscribe to this guy, Caleb Hammer, Financial Audit. I like watching this guy. Love, peace, chicken grease. Show some love.